Right, YouTubes, this is Mr. Mean coming at you live from Beaumont, Texas. Well, it's not live, I'm going to record it, obviously. I'm here in the soon-to-be baby's room. Happy news. We had our Uber sonogram done yesterday, and everything came back A-okay. Baby is healthy, and all the proportions are right, and there's the genetic testing came back, because I'm 50 and my wife is 43, so it's a risk having a baby this late. So, but everything's good. So, but I wanted to do a quick video tonight. Today is Wednesday, the 21st, 22nd. I don't even know. I know it's Wednesday because it's D&D night. That's right. I'm kicking off Storm King's Thunder. And for my group, I have 4 players. They're awesome players, so I'm really looking forward to running it for them. And we're at a good point. We just finished up a quest, and we're going to segue into Storm King's Thunder. So I just got home from work, literally ran in the door. My wife texted me at lunchtime today and said, "Hey, you got your RPG crate." Woohoo! RPG crate came in the mail. So let's see what's in it. This is the second one. This is a unboxing RPG crate. Let me adjust this a little bit, go like that. So this is the second one, and like I said in the first one, I wasn't overly, uber impressed. I thought it was cool. I like the concept. I didn't know that there's another one out on the market called Dungeon Crate, and so that one seems to be, I watched a couple different videos of unboxings that guys did, and it looks to be more my speed. Comes with a couple miniatures, some dice, some cool things in it. So I wanted to give this one another shot because I felt at $30 a month, there should just be a little bit more in the box than what I got. Now, it's not to say that it's bad or that it's not for everyone. It's just possibly not for me. That's why I wanted to do it one more time. And I will say the $29.95 includes shipping. And last time I think I got 70, right at $70, like $68, $69 worth of stuff, full retail, of course. But like the magazines, you can't count those as full retail because they're 20 years old. They, and kudos to them for getting a bunch of old magazines. But that stuff, a lot of that stuff is freely available on the web. So again, not to hash a dead horse, but I just didn't feel that it was a big enough bang for my buck. So I may look into Dungeon Crate. I think my understanding is Dungeon Crate might be a little bit cheaper. So see, but I wanted to give this one a shot and see what's in there. So let's pop her open, shall we, and see. Well, I'll tell you right off the bat, I did know I was getting this. It should be a 2XL, and it is. They did tell us they were going to give us a T-shirt, and they wanted our sizes. So that is the T-shirt and RPG crate. So I will say that I will wear that probably tonight with pride. That is very cool. It's a 2XL. Looks like a nice T-shirt. Let's see who actually makes the T-shirt. The Concert Tee. I've never heard of them. District is what it's called. Concert Tee. So I guess maybe those are the guys that do a lot of the concert rock and roll concerts. But yeah, that's very cool. Very cool dragon with a crate. So that right there alone is pretty awesome because that's, most T-shirts go about $20. So there you go. There's $20 right there. And they did say they contacted everybody that had got a loot crate and was going to get it. So we've got Effin' Cool Miniatures presents Kobold Press Bestiary, a collection of creatures from the Tome of Beast and Midgard. And this is a Darkhool Warrior. So hold that up to the camera there. It looks pretty cool. There's a miniature. That's, $4 or $5. Who doesn't want more miniatures? Another thing, a Chesek dice. I can tell you right now, that's normally a $10 deal. So that's pretty cool. Nice neon green, different colors. So again, can always use more dice. RPG codes. I'll keep that off to the side. You guys don't need to see that. Welcome to the RPG crate. This is just their standard little thing. Tells you everything you get in the crate. That's nice. And then looks like just we got supply run, party level 12. So level 12 adventure, it looks like, called supply run. Probably a kickoff from their other ones. So it's just like a one-page adventure. Some maps and stuff. I won't keep it up on the screen too long because I don't want to ruin it for any players. Total party level 14, Mother's Shadow, another like one-sheet adventure. I did run the one that came in last loot crate for my group, and it went pretty well. I used it as a tie-in to lead us to the Storm Giant's Thunder, so that worked out really well. Party average level 16, again, simple one-sheet, so that's pretty cool. And then we've got Ashling the Hunter. What is this? Medium human neutral. Marlowe. So I don't know. This must be a NPC or maybe a non-player character. Yeah, this is an NPC. So that's obviously I can show. It's Marlowe the Hunter. Or Ashling Hunter, medium human, neutral, good, armor class 16, 20 hit points, speed 30 feet. Longbow, short sword, spellcaster, wisdom, spell save, DC 13. So nothing amazing there. And then, of course, they give Marlowe medium beast unaligned. So it looks like a critter, beast hunter. So that's kind of cool. Nice NPC. Looks to be another NPC, a ghost. So some hauntings and, cool one. She'd put them in a spiral binder and, keep them. And then Full Moon Ransom. Convenient encounter stat blocks for swords and wizardry, and 5th edition, an adventure for any fantasy role-playing game, Osric compatible. So this is cool. This is a complete adventure, it looks like, from Nomad Gaming, Throwy Games, LLC, 103 Route 7, South Falls Village, Connecticut. So look for more products from Nomad Gaming. So Wicked Woeful Web. This is an adventure for 4 to 8 adventures of 2nd to 4th level. So this is really good. It's really nice. I can use this for DCC. I'm a big DCC GM, part of the road crew for 2016, so I do demos for them. So that's very cool. So lots of, higher level adventures in this one. I was hoping for some Tales from the Bloody Bucket. I thought that was going to be in this one. I did get a download. And I did download it. I just haven't had a chance to read it yet or look at it. And then, of course, in the box, you get some pluck foam. And everyone, those of you that are getting the RPG Great, you think, wow, they put foam in there. Woo! No, it's pluck foam. You pay big money for this from, those other companies. And so you can see it it pulls apart there. And hopefully you can see that. And so you can cut it the size you want. And why that's cool for me is because over the weekend, I went to Dollar General and I found some more of these, and they were like $9 a piece. I did a video on them. These are great for miniature gaming or even for role-playing gaming. Put your pens and pencils, your miniatures in here, your dice. They clip all apart. Go check out my review on that one. But I bought 2 more of these because I have several miniature games and I don't have enough storage for everything. So this pluck foam comes in really handy for that. Now I will say, for $30. I have to say I'm probably going to cancel my membership. It's not for me. There's nothing in here that gives me any value. The miniature is cool, but I buy specific miniatures to suit my needs, and this guy doesn't fit into anything that I can use. I'm sure I can find a use for him. It's cool, don't get me wrong. The dice are neat, and they say supposedly you're supposed to get a set of dice in every RPG crate, but for $30, the only thing of value I feel that I'm walking away with is the t-shirt. And I will say, very cool, but it's not $30 cool because the rest of the stuff doesn't do me any good. As far as I've got tons of dice, I've got tons of miniatures that I need. The adventure for DCC, while awesome, I don't need it. I have plenty of adventures. And then this stuff is, just doesn't really make up for it. Now the crates, I don't know what's available in here. There's an audiobook, Nomad Gaming, The Full Moon Ransom. Well, I've already got that, but they're giving it to you as extra content. So there must be background and stat blocks is what it says. And then Battle Bards, download some adventure tunes. That may be good for other people, but I have the Conan soundtrack, Conan 1 and 2. I also have the new Conan soundtrack. I also have the Red Sonja soundtrack. I also have Midnight Syndicate, all of their music. So, again, doesn't do me any good. Is it bad? No. If you don't have, I have Amazon Prime, and I get access to all of that stuff. for free through Amazon Prime, and I can stream it. I plug my laptop into my big plasma TV in the living room where we game, and I just put the music on kind of low so it's in the background, and I just let it play. So this is cool, but it for me, $30 for this, it's not justifiable. I'm sorry. The one sheets are, you can make those as PDFs and download them. You can surf the web and find a ton of this stuff for free. So this really has little to no value to me whatsoever. It's the production quality is quite nice. It's on kind of heavy card. It's glossy. The ones from the last crate, I didn't find any spelling errors. Not that I was going out of my way to look for them, but I didn't find any. So I don't know. And they didn't even include it in the crate here. It tells you right here on the Welcome to RPG crate, Tales from the Bloody Bucket as a download. Go download it. Well, if I'm paying $30, why do I have to go download something? Why didn't you just, I would have preferred more of the Tales from the Bloody Bucket because they're good reads. The guy that writes it, who does this crate, it sounds like he's a solo guy. It's well written, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading the adventure and then running my players through it, and it was a good time. And they enjoyed the adventure as well. So that's cool. The adventure cards is what they're calling them, the NPCs, or the adventure cards are the 3 adventures, but they're all high-level adventures. So for right now, for me, they're of no use. The 2 NPC cards is cool. Full Moon Ransom was the adventure RC1. It's Osric compatible. So again, DCC Dungeon Crawl Classic video. They also give you a PDF to download it. The ChessX Premium Dice, again, that's a $10. So the T-shirt and the dice just made $30. Everything else I consider I got for free. I don't know, man. Guys, you make the call. You tell me. You think it's worth it? You think it's worth $30 a month on your credit card? I personally, I don't think so. I'm sorry. The guy who does it, he's very nice. From what their emails I've read, that the hype train that they're making is really cool, and I appreciate it. I'll probably use these in my DCC game and give them away at one of my conventions for free because I don't have a need for them. And someone may need a set of dice, so it's always nice. The miniature as well, I might just give away as a DCC prize, or what other game I'm running or whatever. The T-shirt, that I'll straight up tell you, is effing cool. We didn't know what the design was going to be for those of us who backed it, but they said, fill out the survey and you get a free T-shirt or whatever it was. And so we had all done the survey for this, and I guess the overwhelming thing was we all wanted a T-shirt. And I look at Loot Crate, and I look at all the other crates that are out there that you can get, and 90% of the time they come with a T-shirt of some kind. So and they're $20, and right now if you go to Critical Role, and you watch that YouTube channel for Geek and Sundry for Critical Role, Matt Mercer and the voice actors that play D&D, and they stream it on YouTube and Twitch. Critical Role is a sponsor, or Loot Crate is a sponsor of Critical Role. But if you use Loot Crate /Critical Role or Crit Roll, you get $3 off your $20 fee. So, and I just think what they're getting in their, if I was into that kind of collectible toys and knickknacks, that would be a better bang for my buck. This is $30, so almost double the price with the discount, of course. And I feel like I'm getting less. Digital downloads, I can scour the internet and find these on my own. Any modern day person who knows how to use the internet can find most of that stuff. Maybe some of this stuff is to pay for. I don't know. I would assume it is. So we get it for free as part of our digital crate. But I just feel for $30, I want something more tangible. Like I said, the T-shirt is spot on. That's badass. I'm wearing that tonight for my game. That's a given. It even smells clean. It's nice. I mean, it's amazing. I really dig it. But I think I'm going to look at Dungeon Crate, and I think I'm going to subscribe to that one instead of this one because I think it's cheaper. I'm not sure. So haters out there are going to hate, but don't quote me. If you know, post in the notes below. Let me know. I just don't think it's worth $30. I didn't feel that last month's crate, which was the inaugural crate, I didn't think it was worth $30. I mean, yeah, I got 2 sets of dice. I got a nice adventure. The Bloody Bucket was very well written and stuff. And then the little one-sheet adventures were cool. The pluck foam is a neat idea because it keeps everything safe in there. But maybe it's because I'm older and I expect more bang for my buck, but I'm not overly impressed. I'm sorry. It's a cool idea. I think the t-shirts were much needed. I can tell you right now, if there wouldn't have been a t-shirt in here and they'd have given me, say, another set of dice or another miniature, I would have straight up canceled. I probably wouldn't have even done this video. I'd have probably just said, I'm done with it. The t-shirt, I think every crate should come with a t-shirt. I really do. With all the freelance artists out there that are starving for work, they should be able to find people to do, and it doesn't have to be super awesome, cool t-shirt. We just lucked out that this is really cool. The dragon holding the crate, that's solid. That's awesome. But I think the first crate should have came with a t-shirt. Like I said, loot crate, almost every loot crate you get comes with a t-shirt. So I don't know, guys. You tell me, am I being a little too harsh? Am I being too cynical? Am I being grumpy? I kind of feel like I am. I want to give them a shot, but I just think for $30, I've seen some of the dungeon crates, and again, they may be $30, they may be 40, I don't know. But the dungeon crates just look better from what I've seen. They came with some cool Mantic skeletons, which are a dime a dozen. I mean, you can buy Mantic miniatures relatively cheap, but the fact that if you're a GM, you can always use skeletons, and that's pretty much who's going to be buying these is GMs. This is all for GMs. I mean, for the most part, all the adventures and the NPCs, what are players going to do with that? Nothing. That's all GM material. And now, if it inspires someone to go out and become a GM, hey, awesome, that's even better. But I just don't think for $30 it's worth my bang. So there's no probably about. I am going to unsubscribe, and I'm going to. I think I'm going to subscribe to Dungeon Crate. I think I'm going to look at the prices and see. It's my little thing. I don't have a super awesome, cool game store that gets a lot of new stuff in the RPG market every week or every other week. So, and one of the things I like to do is I work hard for my money. I like to go buy myself something every payday, either a game book or a module or, something game related. That's my hobby. That's what I like. And so this takes the place of that right now. And so I have to be frugal with my money. I have to feel like I'm getting bang for my buck. And I just don't feel like for this I'm getting bang for my buck. So that's just my opinion. Post your comments below. As always, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think, guys. If you're the guy behind, I don't remember your name, and I apologize. I think this is an awesome idea, and I give you kudos for being a small businessman and putting yourself out and creating the box and everything. I think it's great. For me, there's not enough bang for my buck. For $30, I expect a little bit more. So, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Maybe I'll watch a couple videos in the next couple of months, and if it picks up and the quality and quantity of items that are inside it pick up and are more to my liking, I'll switch back. It's my money. I get to spend it how I like, and I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I think the guy that's doing this is awesome because I've been a small business owner and I know how hard it is to work for yourself. So much kudos to you. I wish you nothing but great success. And you know what? I'll keep checking back and seeing. I'll look for some videos on YouTube and or Twitch, because I know some of the guys stream on Twitch, and see if the contents get a little bit more to my liking. But I think for now I'm going to cancel my subscription. I gave it 2 months at $60, and I don't feel like I got $60 worth of material out of it. So that's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary, as the saying goes. Let me know, again, like I said, let me know what you think. If you think it's spot on and you think it's awesome, I'd like to know. And I think the owner of the company, hopefully he'll watch this video and he'll get to see your remarks and everything. I hope it goes both ways. So again, it's not for me. It may be for you, and support them. I think it's awesome. And again, kudos on the t-shirt. I can't say enough how cool that t-shirt is. But everything else in the box for me was kind of a letdown. It doesn't do me any good in any way, shape, or form, for the most part, for the amount of money I paid for it. So anyway, guys, this is Mr. Mean signing off. Another unboxing of RPG Crate. Stay tuned next month. Hopefully it'll be Dungeon Crate, and we'll see. And again, I'm not biased. If Dungeon Crate doesn't have the bang for the buck that I feel, I'll cancel. It's not saying that one's better than the other. It's just in my opinion. And this is my channel. I get to state my opinion, whether you like it or not. It is what it is. we'll give it a try, and we'll unbox a dungeon crate and see how that goes. So for now, it's Mr. Mean signing off. I got to get ready for tonight's game. You guys have a great one. Peace and hair grease, and all that fun stuff. And game on, man. Later.